everyone, my name is Melissa Bender and I'm about to take you through my workout tutorial for the workout I'm going to be doing next. So this is the workout. I will follow it up with a full-length video of me actually going through the workout so you can see what it looks like. Exercise number 1 is a Bulgarian split squat. So I'm going to use dumbbells for this. This can also be done with body weight. For this exercise, you want to put your foot up on a bench or a chair, something sturdy. Take a nice large step in front of whatever you're putting your foot up on, and then you can either put your toes down or the top of your foot down. Bend your front knee and bring that knee close to the ground and up. Find your balance. You could do this with a kettlebell, with one weight, or with 2 weights. Keep that knee, the front knee, behind your toes. If your knee's going over your toes, just step your foot forward a little bit further. And it's an up and down motion. So the next exercise is the same thing on the other leg. So again, find your balance. Core stays tight throughout the movement. It's an up and down motion. So your shoulders and upper body should stay in the same plane. You're not leaning forward, just straight up and down. Okay, next exercise is a jump squat. So core pulls in tight for this one. Feet go a little bit more than shoulder distance apart, and you're going to drop your butt to at least parallel. Knees try and stay behind your toes, butt reaching backward, and jump straight down, jump. Try and keep the chest lifted. That part can be challenging. Land toe to heel. Next we have high knees. So core stays in tight. Knees come to hip height. I always like to put my hands at 90-degree angles to check that my knees go high enough. And then run in place. That one's simple enough, right? Next we have bicycle abs. I'm going to bring my list down here. So for this one, core pulls in tight, hands come behind your head, shoulder or elbows stay wide apart, don't let them come in together. Knees lift, press that belly button to the floor, and then twist. Left elbow to right knee, other elbow reaches toward the corner of your mat. Okay, next we have leg lift, hip lift. So again, stay on the floor, core pulls tight, shoulders lift, arms stretch, and we're going to lift and then lift the hips. And you don't want to use too much momentum for this, so it shouldn't just be swing it up and then you rock back on your shoulders. Shoulders stay lifted the whole time, legs lift, you can even pause. Lift the hips using those low abs. No tummy pooches here. Control the movement, and if that's too much for you, lay down, hands can stay next to you, shoulders can stay on the ground, and you can lift and then press. Or even bend, bring it up, and then press.
You still feel it doing that?
Absolutely.
My
Next
goodness.
we have knee drop plank. So we're going into a forearm plank, hands clasp, elbows stay below your shoulders. Core pulls in tight the whole time. And then you're going to bring your knees down, keeping your hips in the same place. Don't put your weight on your knees, just touch them down and lift. Pull that core in. Press the belly button toward your spine. You can tell it's almost the 4th of July because you can probably hear the fireworks in the background. Okay, next exercise. We have froggers. Hands go below your shoulders, core pulls in tight, and then you're going to jump forward, jump back, jump forward, back. Hit your plank in between every time. Okay, next we have dips. So let me move these a little bit. Again, you're going to use a chair or a bench, whatever you have. Fingertips point toward your feet. I always start out sitting and then stretch my body out like I would in a reverse plank. core pulls in tight. I'm going to bend my elbows and drop my butt toward the floor at the same time. Elbows bend to a 90-degree angle, and then push up through your heels of your hands, your palms, lift to that reverse plank again. Every time. It'd be nicer if we could see the fireworks in the background. Next we have walk the plank push-ups. So we're going to start off going between forearm plank, extended plank. Once we get into our extended plank, we're going to do a push-up. So forearm plank, core stays tight through the entire movement. Lift, lift, keep those elbows close to your side. Push up, back down. This time lift with the other side. Elbows stay close, push up. Okay, so keep your form. These can be done from your knees if you need to. So plank, plank, or you can do the plank in this part and then straighten, straighten, go to your knees for the push up. The important thing about this is keep your hips in a straight line. Don't do this. You want to pull the core in tight and move the body. Okay, next we have decline rows. So for this I'm using dumbbells. If you don't want to use any weights, you do not have to. If you are using weights, if they're big enough, you're going to hold on to them throughout the movement. If not, put them next to you and start out in a plank. So I'm going to put my feet back up on this bench. Make sure you're far enough in that your toes are nice and secure. Body forms a nice straight line. And then we're going to do rows. Pull that core in. Right. Bring it toward your shoulder. Left. So right next to your chest, under your shoulder. Keep that core tight throughout the movement. If your hands can't go around the weight, plank, grab it, lift. Plank, grab, lift. Okay, next we have squat and curl. I'll show you this one from the side. Again, I'm using weights, but you can use body weight if you want to. Core pulls in tight. We're going to squat. Reach the arms back so you're really hitting the triceps. Core stays tight. Lift. Bring it up into a curl. Squat. Press it back. Lift and curl. As you curl, squeeze your tush. Squat. Bring it back. Lift and curl. Next we have some stretching to end with. So we're going to stretch backwards first. Core pulls tight. Hands reach. Try and keep your hips in the same position. And then stretch backwards. And we're going to actually hold all of these stretches. Next we have a forward fold. So again, core is tight. Butt reaches backwards. Knees stay straight and you're going to reach down as far as you comfortably can. If you're more flexible, you can grab behind your legs and pull your head toward your knees. And then we're going to end with a pigeon pose on each leg. So come back to that plank. Right leg comes through, set it down, sink into those hips. And you can either hold it here or lay down over it and hold it in this position. So that's the right leg forward. Same thing on the left, go back to plank. That knee comes down. Either hold it here or here. So that's the tutorial for my workout today. The breakdown for the workout, as well as the full-length video, will be posted on my blog, benderfitness.com. So check it out. I hope to see you there. Have a good night, guys.